My name is Paul Matonis, and I have postmodern design, tiling, and renovations in BC here. And we do tiling, mainly tiling, and we also do bathroom, kitchen renovations, and moving on to bigger renovation projects. So life before the program was a lot more chaotic, I think is a good word. A lot less organized, a lot less understanding, let's put it that way, of what was going on and how things were operating and how efficiently everything was running was kind of really up in the air. Little did I know I didn't have my ducks in a row at all until we started doing this. I bit the bullet. I realized I needed some guidance. I needed some help. I wasn't going to do this on my own. I didn't know what I was doing on my own. I can admit that. And, I was hesitant, but, it's expensive. It's a big added monthly expense. It offset in month one, month two, give it a grace month, offset itself like almost immediately. Yeah, it was, the first start was a little overwhelming, I gotta say, getting everything set up, organized, learning how to use it. Yeah, it was a smack in the face. It was a little overwhelming. I gotta say, I had a few panic days where I don't know what was going on. For me, learning, getting acquainted, 3 months into entering all the information, it took me half the time, way quicker, way easier. I knew where everything's going. I knew what's important for me to track, and I knew how to organize myself. So when I came down to enter these numbers and everything, it was all just like on a silver platter for me now. So it takes me an hour versus like 3.5, 4 hours to do my monthly, profit plan. So a lot has changed for sure. But, once it all got set up, settled in, honestly, the pressure of getting it set up, stress, all gone, with all the stress before it gone along with it kind of thing, Everything just started making sense. Some of the big changes I've seen since I've joined the program has definitely been my stress level way down. Just, knowing what's happening at all times and being organized, definitely big help there. And financially, honestly, since the program, I've seen my bank account, level off and be growing ever since, and actually being able to track how much profit we're making and, actually make a healthy profit and not just be guessing what we're doing. My knowledge and my efficiency and understanding of how my business is functioning and where money's going, where it's being spent, and, what's being wasted and what's worth spending on. Definitely would have had no idea before it got structured the way it is now. I knew the pricing for our industry, and I was kind of, going off my knowledge on pricing. No like set built pricing scheme where I could give it to somebody and they'd spit out the same number. It was I knew what it would take me to get it done, or my guys, and kind of base the quotes off that. So there was very little, let's say, structure in quoting. If someone else were to do it, probably wouldn't end up with what I end up, right? So this program put that in place. Now any one of our business can quote and end up with the same numbers, right? The exact same quote, breaking down all our revenue streams into, categories to see where we're doing the best, where our pricing's correct, what needed adjustment to kind of get on par with all our margins. I actually did have to increase some of my pricing to meet our margins, and I did it, gently, talk to everyone, explain to them why, what's happening, and, we're restructuring a little bit, and slow increase helped us meet all our margins, and actually with very little lashback from our customers. Didn't lose anybody. Had a few guys, kind of question why, what's up. But once they kind of saw the breakdowns, there was very little resistance. The whole big profit plan and tracking everything, for me personally, was the big helpful thing. The numbers tell you when and how to grow, right? And it's been everything from there on is just kind of starting to fall together a lot more clearly. Had all the systems in place. The growth is becoming so easy. It was me and my helper, and now we've got another team installing, and we've got subcontractors doing plumbing, electrical, drywall, painting, everything for us. So it's only a matter of time until we're going to be looking to bring them in-house. So like I said, Greg, the numbers don't lie. Once we're spending enough, we know it's worth bringing in-house. So, even that's been made very easy. I know what's worth subbing, what's worth keeping in-house. So we have grown substantially since the beginning of this program, for sure. They took us from like 156 a year to 480,000 this year. And I would have never known if it wasn't for this program exactly how fast we were growing, right? It would have never been so clear. Financial stress gone. I gotta say gone, like almost completely, you know, like I haven't changed any financial situation myself at home, but this got me so organized. All that stress went out the window. Been able to move away from the tools and run my business more now. So, you know, life's been more interesting for sure. The stress reduced. Now I'm doing things I always thought I wanted to do in running a business, and I knew I wanted to do, rather than actually going out and being my own laborer, you know? So it's given me the opportunity to grow into the position that I always wanted to do, you know, even though I had to start in the bottom of the pile there with all the laborers, start from scratch. And it's finally given me that opportunity to do the portion I want to be doing in my business. I think the program's definitely worth it. Anybody who has any hesitation, and like you guys have no, you know, cancellation or back out penalty fee, anything, I'd recommend it for anyone. At least give it a shot to get their ducks in a row, even if it's not going to be long term. It might look expensive, but you're going to make this back in a matter of a month or two. Like, it'll be worth your time, you know? So yeah, I got nothing else to add except it works. Use it.